Go ahead. I'd hold right there and send one. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Ultimate Hunter Shooting Sports YouTube channel.
Impact!
Impact! Impact!
Helps you win, it helps you hunt.
So I don't know if you can tell, but we've been getting a little bit of rain while we're setting up camp for Deer Camp 2025. And we're soaked, but it's 2 days before opener and we're getting it done. That'll should give us all day tomorrow to scout. So here we go. Okay, day before opener is coming to a close. We saw a total of 10 elk, only spikes, cows, and calves. Good number of deer, good number of bucks. Walt spotted a pretty good 4-point. That's in a fairly isolated, fairly gnarly spot, so we'll probably try to put eyes on him again. And if he stays in that spot for, multiple days, not getting any pressure, then it might be something good to have in the back pocket. But everything's lining up, looking like it should be pretty good deer season. What are we feeling?
Feeling good. Saw a lot of bucks today. Really abundant number of does, all with 2 fawns, and they're all going into the winter fat.
Yeah.
I think, if not just this area, mule deer in general in Colorado have had a really good year. I think it's good for their numbers.
For sure.
I'm encouraged, I'm excited.
We saw some starting to rut, or at least action like they are, so
Yeah.
that's always cool. We'll see how it goes in the morning.
Looks like he's a giant forking one on the left.
He is, yeah. He's a small 4 on his right.
I kind of don't think he is. Sadly.
He's a 3 on his left. But he's a big 3 on his left.
Yeah, I'd take him.
God, they never look as big when they're facing you.
That's a good shot right there. Starting to think about hooking horns with that guy.
He's a pretty good buck.
Well, he's got what I like. He's fairly heavy and he's boxy.
He's got the flavor.
That's my flavor. I mean, I don't have a ton going on right now, so I'm happy to sit and watch and see what he does today.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to do anything. Don't have to be anywhere.
Isn't that the truth?
There's a coyote on the far hillside. That's what they were running from. Big yellow patch of grass. He's out in that.
The one straight up the hill from him?
Yep, he's coming up to the 2-track. He's at the 2-track,
Got it.
moving left to right. Yeah, that's what they were running from. think he's trying to. Yeah, we ought to shoot you that deer if we can. So guys, it is opening morning, not quite 10 a.m. yet, and we have a group of deer at about 600 yards. There's a pretty good 3x4 in there, big frame, super heavy, carries his mass well. If I had the tag, I'd have a hard time passing him, even though it's opening morning. And if he gets up, and he's got to move a little bit, and then we can get on him. So basically we're just doing a waiting game right now, but he's been napping for the majority of the time that we've been watching him, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's where we are right now. All right, Dad, what do we think of him?
I think I'll shoot him. I mean, he's a first day buck. It would really be cool if he was as heavy on his left as he is on his right, but I mean, he's a big, heavy, boxy, mature buck. I mean, I know
He's got
you
the
say,
flavor.
Huh?
He's got the flavor.
He's got the flavor for me, other than not being a giant forked horn, I guess. Yeah, it'd be foolish to pass on that buck today, I think. He's a good buck.
See if we can make it happen. Okay, what are we doing?
Well, we're waiting for a deer to get either invigorated or stupid, or both, because he's bedded down again, and I'd really like to go get him.
Is that your first day buck?
Yeah, I mean, he barely made the tick. I mean, well, we sat and looked at him for an hour and a half, 2 hours before I said, yeah, you know what? I could shoot that on 6 days in and say, yeah, I would have shot him on the first day. So yeah, I like how heavy he is. He's just a 3 on one side, but he carries his mass all the way up. And just this whole hunt, everything about it has just been really cool. Just getting out here where we knew there'd be deer and glassing a hillside for a long time. I don't know how many deer we saw.
Quite a few today.
75 probably.
Yeah.
And
we don't get to put them to bed twice in a day very often.
No, and you know what? If it doesn't work out today and we come back tomorrow,
big deal.
I bet we can find him again.
Cool.
So
hurry up and wait, huh?
Yeah. Wait
Cool.
all day.
What time is it?
2:40.
Hammer time, he says.
This may be the longest I've ever sat and done nothing of any kind.
I don't think you've ever sat still for this long in your life.
I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Including at night. Yeah. Alright guys, we have about an hour and 45 left of legal shooting lane. And it looks like that buck is headed in the direction of a spot where he'd be possible to get. So we're going to make a small move just to position ourselves a little better if he does get to where we need him to go. And hopefully he gets there and we can make it happen. Opening day, we've kind of got a track record of that going, so we'll see how it goes. You're good. He hasn't moved. He has not moved. All right, he's broadside. 375. Take your time. I'm on him. Okay, he moved into the brush. You can't see him now.
Over there and kind of side hill over.
Okay, good look.
If a person went the direction that you went that day that you went out there for years.
So this guy's... No. I mean, we did sit there for 11 hours yesterday watching that buck. So it didn't pan out this morning, and it is now, what time is it again?
136.
1:30. Still watching the same deer. Waiting. Okay, day 3. About 5 minutes after shooting light. We gave up on that buck yesterday. We're back here this morning, and we think we found him. It's still just dark enough that it's hard to tell, but he is for sure in a spot where we can get him. So we're just trying to eat up some ground right now and be aggressive and proactive and take a gamble on that being him, because there are other hunters in this area. So hopefully it's him and we can connect. Fingers crossed. Well, we cut across that side hill in a hurry, and the buck that I saw was a different 3x4. Still 3 on his left, 4 on his right, but we got to about 330 yards from him, and it was pretty clear that that wasn't him. So we've been picking our way back across this hillside trying to find him again, and he's in almost the same spot. But yeah, so big 3x4, 3 points, us 0 points so far, but we're getting there.
We're getting better.
Can't tell if he bedded or if he's just got his head up sitting there feeding for a second. Nah, he's just got his head up. Lazy.
I couldn't find him.
All that's sticking out right now is his antlers. Yeah.
See the buck, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be a little colder out here. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's really not bad. So guys, we spent the majority of yesterday, well, probably the second half of yesterday and midday today, kind of looking around, covering ground, checking out some familiar spots, just seeing what's going on in other parts of this unit. And we were convening back at camp, and everyone was seeming a little frustrated because we were doing as much driving to get to different spots as we were hunting, it seemed like. But things came together. I'm walking back to the truck to get frame packs, and I think I'll just loop in some footage of the important part right here. You can't get on him? Okay, let's move forward. Hold on. Go ahead. Okay, right behind the shoulder, get another one in. Okay, he's hunched up.
He's down.
Yep. Stay on him.
I'm on.
Love you. Love you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy. That's gotta feel good.
That feels really good.
What a buck, dude. Talk about commitment to one animal.
Yeah, I've never obsessed on getting one.
Dude,
There are bigger deer in this unit, but this was mine.
How many 4 points did we have to talk you off the ledge for?
Many.
So just real slowly rotate him back and forth. Let's get a look at him. How far forward those main beams come. What a pretty buck, man. Good for you.
Thank you for helping me on this hunt, buddy.
Hey, thank Ian too, man. He was just as much a part of this.
Especially thank you, Ian.
Especially.
Ian didn't have to be here.
Oh.
Everything about it, flop down, use my vinyl harness as my rear rest, which you kind of came up with for ultimate hunter stuff. And man, there's no question. If it helps you win, it helps you hunt. No doubt about it.
He didn't lose any mass when we got to him.
No, he didn't shrink. He did not get smaller. I'm glad I have you guys here to carry him out for me.
That's awesome.
This, what is this, day 3
Yeah.
of a 9-day hunt.
Uh-huh.
But we've been on this deer every single day.
Every day.
For what, 4 days now?
This is the 3rd. We found him opening morning.
Okay.
I'll be
Oh, that's
honest.
right.
It was pure luck that you came and looked where he snuck out on us.
What do you say we just enjoy the moment for a minute?
Let's do that.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you guys.
So we were a little bit lazy this morning. Had a breakfast, got some things buttoned up around camp. We are fully switched into elk mode to try and find a bull for Ian. And we're in a pretty different part of this area. And this is our first time this year coming into this spot. So we're probably gonna go for a little hike and just see what's going on this evening. But switching gears and trying to keep up the momentum. We've seen a few other bulls now coming down from the top of the mountain, so they exist and they're in here. We just gotta find them. Real men hunt in blue jeans. So we hiked in just over a mile to what seems like a really good spot. And I think the plan right now is just to sit right here and wait until dark, and then carefully back out because there's a lot of sign, and it just looks like the kind of spot where you would see elk right at dusk. So hopefully our intuition is correct. It'd be really cool to smack them 2 days in a row, so we'll see. As we were sitting there about a mile down the draw on the opposite side, spotted 2 hunters, and one of them started shooting. And wound up shooting, I think, 8 times. And we figured if there are elk, which is what they're probably shooting at, there's a good chance that they're going to come up this ridge line on our side towards us. So we start walking down a 2-track on the ridge top towards them. And pretty quickly, Ian stopped because he heard elk running. And we had a close encounter on one side of the road, and 3 of them ran around and looped right towards us at about 20 yards, two cows and a calf. So we got onto the tracks, and I saw a bull on a finger ridge down below us, and we were kind of just running around in an elk rodeo for about half an hour. We had a wild night last night, close encounters with elk, and We just spotted some first thing this morning, about 1,200 yards away. And we need to close a lot of that distance, so we are hauling ass right now because they are headed for cover. So we'll just walk. If this comes together, it's gonna be tight. Okay, is your bipod extended? You're good. They're not spooked. See him?
Just through the top of the building.
Okay. Ian. Are you sure? Okay. Hey. So close. We got to 440 and proned out, and they were feeding. Not spooked at all. And Ian just couldn't quite get enough height over the brush between us. You could see some of the cows, but just the tops of their backs. So we tried to close in a little more, and I think they heard us because we had good wind, but we were moving pretty fast. And they kind of boogied out, but they didn't leave hard. I mean, they knew someone was here, but we didn't shoot at them. They didn't see us. So there's a pretty good chance they'll be back in here tomorrow morning or the next day, maybe. But right now we're gonna hike back out of this hole we just ran down into and get some breakfast and some coffee and try something again this afternoon. All right, dude. Tell us a story. Walk us through it.
I thought you were gonna do it.
I have to do it?
Let me get my thoughts collected.
Well, we spotted them, and then we boogied down there to 650.
650, which is right at the ragged edge of where I feel comfortable shooting,
Yeah,
both skill-wise and just I'm shooting a 30-06, so
that's right.
yeah, God's caliber. But on a bull,
Yeah,
the velocity is such at 650 that the bullet,
yeah.
you know, it might do what it needs to do, it might not. And
So-
the last thing I want to do is shoot in the butt or make a less than perfect shot with less than perfect bullet performance. And
So we moved up again and got to 440, and that's where the video from those group of elk comes in.
I tried to get prone, but there's junipers between us that were too tall, and there was just about no combination of bipod packs stacking Tetris to get high enough to where I could
Yeah,
see him. And if I could see him, I had like no solid point of contact anywhere. I was just kind of hovering,
yeah.
and it's just not doing that either. So
So Ian made the ethical call by not feeling 100% in his shot. We passed on him and kind of bumped him, but we're pretty sure they're still close. So try again tomorrow. All right, guys, so we're back in the same glassing spot where we spotted those elk from this morning, and we are on to, so far, looks like 2 cows and a calf. So we're just gonna keep an eye out and see if some antlers start moving. But it's promising. It's a good sign. Okay, and it's been about 2 minutes. That same group of elk is moving back out to the same spot they disappeared into this morning. So we're gonna make a play on them. Here goes nothing. Alright, guys, we got close to the elk last night, but unfortunately Ian's gun had a hiccup, so we weren't able to connect on a bull. But we're back in the same spot, and there are some elk moving out there. It's far enough and dark enough that we can't confirm any bulls, but we're gonna try to get in close just so that we're ready if an opportunity presents itself. So, third time's a charm, hopefully. Here we go. So those elk faded into the bushes as quick as they came out. Try again tonight. So we're back in what we think is gonna be a pretty good ambush spot if these elk keep coming out in the same place they have been. And we're here plenty early, so now it's just a matter of waiting. Fingers crossed, guys. I'm gonna try and connect tonight. So guys, over the past couple days, it has warmed up and the weather's calmed down a little bit, so things have kind of slowed down on us. Still seeing a ton of deer, still seeing some elk, but we're definitely not seeing the consistency of elk that we were. We have 2 full days left after this, so we might try a few different spots just to cover a little more ground and see what we can scare up, but still keeping after it. Still a chance. So right now we are sitting in a new spot overlooking a lot of country, sort of just waiting for dusk and hoping something moves through here. We'll see. Spotted a couple cows about 1,600 yards up this draw. So we're gonna get onto an opposing ridge and close some distance, see if there's some more stuff with them. Okay.
This is a little better.
Okay. Okay. We bumped a big 6 at about 100 yards. Couldn't get set up on him on time when he crossed the wash, but there are a bunch of other elk on that side. So we just gotta find the bull, try to make it happen.
And a pocket two cows like stacked.
Um,
One right above the other.
so there are 2 bulls.
Okay. So one just fed out from behind the bushes.
There's one that's right between 2 junipers.
Elk in your spotted?
Yeah. Okay.
We're looking at
Yeah, get here. So there's one right here. That's a smaller bull, I think.
Okay.
And I think that's the big guy.
Oh, back up over there.
Yep. Okay.
Spike and then
Yep, I'm on him. Let's let him stop. Okay, he's facing right towards us. Right behind him.
Oh.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
You want to send one?
Yeah.
Okay. On you, buddy. Again, hold about 6 inches right. Put one right in his heart.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh.
Okay. He's big 5. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. See where his neckline turns dark?
Yeah.
I'd hold right there and send one. You hit him. Good hit. Okay, I'm going to stay on him. Get another one in. Get another one in. I'm still on him. He's in the sun. You see him? Antlers in the sun. Antlers in the sun. He has not moved.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Okay, a little high, a little far back. That's all right.
High?
Yep, a little bit high.
Okay.
See him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He's getting staggery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on him.
Okay. I don't see him right now.
He's behind that bright yellow, or bright juniper. He hasn't come out from behind it. I just saw sticks fly. I think he just went down. Guys, last full day of hunting. Last hour of light. Ian just smoked another big 5-point. Talk about a grind of an elk hunt. I don't know. He's walking over to it. I'm spotting him onto it, so I got to get back on the glass, but what an end to this. Holy crap. Buddy, look at that, dude.
We did it again.
What a pretty 5-point, man. Cool front end on him.
He's got a great front end, and well, his back end he looks just like my bull from last year, but smaller.
Yeah. It's like a big 5, but smaller.
Like swoopy little 5s in the back.
Yeah.
Or 5ths, whatever. His fronts are all splayed out and length. He's pretty.
Dude, talk about close calls and bringing it down to the wire.
Dude, tomorrow, this was our last evening. We were going to maybe peek behind camp in the morning, and then we got to pack up because I got work.
Yeah.
So this was our last evening, and it panned out. We had a lot of close calls almost every day.
Yeah.
We got in and just couldn't get close enough, or would get close, and like that bigger 6 we saw was what we were going to get into, what we thought would be 350, but they stayed closer to us, and we came out at like 100 yards, and they blew. Had another with the smaller bull in that same bunch the next day or two later.
Yeah, and you had your rifle screw up on you.
Had something with the scopes, I think, is off, and whiffed that one. That sucked. We even just tonight we jumped a nice 6-point down here at like 70 yards, and just mentally I was so focused on getting just up the hill to where we could get on these elk. I mean, I had my magnification turned down just because that was in my head, but I wasn't ready for that to actually happen. So got on him, that didn't pan out. Got closer, got another bull, or I think it was the same bull across the canyon. Got him again. He ran again into the bushes, never saw him, and then we started spotting more elk. And
figured we'd stay patient, just hang out, see what fed out.
We've seen a ton of elk this week.
Well, and all the first ones we saw were cows and calves, and we figured there had to be a bull in there somewhere.
Oh, there's cows and calves. I mean, it's again last evening. It's like I don't see any bulls in there, but
we're already here.
We're just sitting here waiting for the sun to go down, so I might as well go for it. I'm sure glad we did.
Dude, I'm proud of you, man.
He's pretty, yeah.
Talk about a redemption bull. What a grind.
Yeah, this is, I would say, easily my hardest won animal ever.
Dude.
Just because we've been out here for, I guess, really 8 days.
Yeah.
Because we're done now.
Yeah.
But we had a couple lazy days, but not much.
We never skipped a morning or an evening. So.
We had like 1 or 2 days where we kind of lounged and slept in a little bit, but or napped.
Dude, proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Way to make it happen. Get in here. Let's get to work.
Oh.